Welcome off another break on BizTech. My guest is Dabbie Diamond, and she's the manager at the Yetra E-Blue Sports E-Stadium here at the Accra Mall. Dabbie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah.
So where exactly are we now?
So this is Yetra E-Blue Esports Stadium located at the Accra Mall. We're on the same lane as the banks. So anytime you come, you want to play video games, you want to play PC games, this is the right place. We are giving gamers the ultimate experience. Yeah.
So I've been hearing this word esports. What exactly is esports?
So simply put, electronic sports. You know, people or gamers playing competitively to win a prize, and the people who play those games are known as professional gamers or esports athletes, and they come play against each other and win bragging rights or a cash prize or a car or anything. So that is what esports is all about. Yeah.
And what specifically goes into creating these tournaments and all of that?
Well, first of all, you need to select what game genre you want to have people compete against. Is it FIFA? Is it Call of Duty? Is it PUBG? Is it Apex? Is it Fortnite? Once you get that, you just put out a call for gamers to come and compete. Of course, you need to have your cash prize, you need to have sponsors on board, you need to have a venue like Yetra to have those tournaments. And so basically that's it. Yeah.
So the esports sector is one that is growing. It's picking up. I mean, you tend to have a lot more younger people coming into. How has the growth been over the years, specifically globally and also in Ghana as well?
Okay, globally, esports is growing. I mean, especially during the COVID-19 period in 2020, esports grew even more than the music and movie industry combined.
Wow, that's a lot.
Combined, that's a lot. And so we've seen that esports is growing, and Africa is picking up. You know, we have countries like South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, and Ghana actively participating in esports tournaments across the world, and not just in their localities. So you can see that esports is growing. The streaming community too is growing, because casual gamers are now putting up a camera, streaming on Twitch, streaming on YouTube gaming, Facebook gaming, and those platforms are even racking up the numbers because people love to watch people play games. And they are making money, those with personalities, doing whatever and playing games. So the esports industry is really growing, especially in Ghana, where esports or gaming at a point was seen to be for kubolos.
Yes.
Now it's not for kubolos. I mean, one PlayStation 5 is about 12,000 Ghana cedis.
That's a lot of money.
And that is sitting in somebody's room. Is that person a kubolo? No, I don't think so.
It costs a lot of money to entertain yourself.
Yes. And people are taking it more seriously as a career path, not just in gaming. We have game development, we have graphic designers, we have people who set up stadiums like this, all in esports. So esports is growing in Ghana.
You mentioned a very key point, which is the professional aspect of it, because this is not just like an entertainment for people. There are people that actually make more money. So let's just quickly delve down into that sector. How is it professionally to be an esports person?
So, to be an esports person, first of all, again, you need to choose what genre of game you want to be in. And then you have practice and all that. You join an esports team that's going to manage you, put you on platforms to compete and all that. That's if you want to go through the professional gamer part of it. There are also aspects where people want to be managers. People want to be sponsors of these teams. People want to be game developers and all that. All boils down to the STEM education we are trying to push. You know, kids come and train how to use the computer and all that. So hand-eye coordination, keypad dexterity. Somebody playing FIFA on the console using it can equally drive a drone. You understand? So all those skills come into play. So if you pick that part and then you are giving yourself that, okay, I'm an esports athlete, this is the career I want to go into. I join an esports team, I have schedules, I have training, just like traditional sports. Like a footballer goes to the pitch to train, or you also have that. Your health is also important, your posture on your chair, your fingers, that's what you used to play.
So it takes a lot of technique and skill and all of that. So it's not just having to just play, come and just enjoy your time and just go.
Just play. It's not just about the playing. A whole lot goes into it, and you need a team with you to help you get through the right stages.
So I want to come down to internet, which is a very, very, very key point of the whole esports.
Oh my God.
The whole esports industry.
Yeah.
How's the internet impacting the whole esports industry?
I mean, that's a story for a whole other show. But like, I mean, our internet service providers need to fall or come into the esports industry big time. They need to know that this is the industry that is racking up a lot of numbers and racking up a lot of money. So they need to provide better service for internet. There are certain games that rely solely on online play, which is internet. A game like Call of Duty or PUBG, if you don't have a latency of 100 ms or lower, you cannot have a fluid play. You understand?
So you need a much higher
internet, you
internet,
understand? You need faster speed, better latency and all that. Okay. And some of the internet service providers, they are trying, but you know, they need to they need to get there. And also what will help us is for us to get certain game publishers to have their servers in Africa. Okay. We have instances where we are competing in tournaments and we can't compete because our internet is so bad or the server is far away. Somebody will score you 5 minutes later before you know that. Yeah, so you get a late feed and all that, yes. Yeah. So if someone like FIFA or EA Sports decide, okay, I'm bringing my server to Ghana, that will also solve the problem for us. It's in the works. Yeah.
Dabbie, so I've been learning quite a lot from you. I'll take a quick break and then I'm sure we'll be sitting in one of these things to play a game and see how it goes.
Definitely.
I've been speaking with Dabbie Diamond and she's a manager here at the Yetra E-Blue Esports Stadium at the Accra Mall. We've been talking about Ghana's fast-rising electronic sports industry and how it's impacting the economy as well as social life. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome up on our break on BizTech. Before we go into the demonstration, I ran into Kwesi Hayford and he's the president of the Electronic Sport Association of Ghana. Kwesi, welcome to BizTech. How are you?
Thank you.
Yeah, funny enough, I just ran into you here. Yeah. How are things in the esports sector?
I think things are shaping up well. This particular, last year, 2022, was a good year for Ghana. We were able to send players to Istanbul, we were able to send players to Bali, Indonesia, all to participate in international esports tournament. So we ended the year very well. And I believe that, and this beautiful space, the first esports stadium, Yetra Esports Stadium in Ghana, it also came on stream on the 25th of December. So in fact, everything came out very well for us. I believe that people are getting to appreciate what esports is because it's the future of work. There's so much that is attached to esports. So I believe the space is growing. And people, when you see such an establishment here, that should tell you that people are getting to understand the ecosystem.
Finally, what are the prospects for the sector? Because, like you said, you had sent a lot of players to Ghana, outside of Ghana and all of that. How is it looking like for you guys?
Well, you look at the global space and you see if what other countries are doing. That should give you a hint of where esports is going. Esports is the only sports or the discipline that combines the top 3 tier of industrialization. So you talk about technology, you talk about sports, you talk about entertainment. When you combine all these 3, esports is in there, right? So that gives us an opportunity to see that there are other employment opportunities that are springing up. For us, Ghana, is for us to really position it, and also the fourth one, let me say, the youth. Esports is driven by the youth and the interest and passion of the youth. So it's really a space for us to really go into, delve into. It also expands the scope of game development. And when you talk about video games, it's bigger than movies and music together. So that also positions us for us to create unique experiences for our culture build experiences that are towards into AI, into VR and other experiences.
All right, Kwesi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's Kwesi Hayford, and he's the president of the Esports Association. And he's sharing his bits with me on how the sector is going in Ghana. I still have Dabbie Diamond with me, and she will be going through a demonstration of how some of the games here work at the Yetra Sports Stadium at the Accra. Dabbie, I've been learning quite a lot from you on the esports sector, and we actually find ourselves behind one of these machines. Before we go into it, this is a really, really huge machine. And I see all kinds of lights. And what kind of investment went into buying all these things? And
these machines are gaming machines. So we have our mechanical mouse, our mechanical keyboard, headphones, proper gamer setup, our graphics card, GTX 3060s. I mean, you can get it anywhere. So you
need like specific things to be inside the machine.
Exactly.
Not just you buy a machine.
Yeah. So it's capable of giving you the ultimate gaming experience. I mean, any gamer who plays Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, PUBG, League of Legends, just to name a few, will enjoy playing video games right here at Yetra. Yeah.
Just briefly, then that means the storage, because all these games, I see lots of them, you have to store them onto your servers and all of that.
Yes.
That's quite a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and we have over 800 games.
Wow.
Yes, even the ones you don't have, the system allows you to download it and play. Yes.
You haven't even talked about the updates.
Yes.
Wow, very interesting.
There's some games you download it for like 80 gig, and you have to update it like 30 gig and all that. So it varies. It varies,
So I want to come to gender. People growing up will always think, games are for only boys. And do we get to... Are we seeing some changes in the gender balance, having more women come here to play video games and all that?
I mean, it's obvious that we are seeing changes, right? Look at me talking to you. You could be talking to some guy somewhere else by now, but we've come a long way. I mean, and it's understandable that the gaming industry in Ghana is male-dominated. It's understandable because of how we grew up, the setup, Growing up, the girls are in the kitchen, the guys are wherever they want to be, which is unfair sometimes. And now we are breaking the status quo, we are breaking the stereotypes, and girls are coming out more to play video games, FIFA. We have the best female gamer, FIFA gamer girl Nika.
Oh, wow.
Top, she's competing with the guys, killing with the guys. We have a top Apex Legends player, Rita Lucia. We have so many girls who are doing well, and we have initiatives that are organizing tournaments to bring these ladies out. I mean, we've been playing games. You've been sitting with your boyfriend and playing games. Come out, So initiatives like the Gamer Girl initiative, which I started with the Esports association presidents. So we're just bringing more ladies out. We have a Queens group. That's a collective of all the female gamers in Ghana, whether you play mobile games, console games, or PC games. We are all
user experience.
We just making sure that we have everybody. We have over 100 females playing games.
That's very impressive.
Yes. So now what we have to do is give them the opportunities, give them the platform, and give them the skill they need. Guys, they easily get a console to train and all that. Some ladies can't go into the game center or the game kiosk and go and play FIFA. You are playing with a girl or something. You understand? But now safe spaces like this are there for girls to come and train, come and exercise their fingers, everything that they need, we have here.
Right, very well spoken. And so let's get into it. I mean, I see what's this game?
This is Fortnite.
The famous Fortnite.
The famous Fortnite. Yes. This is the famous Fortnite. And
so how does it work?
Currently, I mean, I started the game before we started talking, so we've been killed. Right now, we are spectating one of our teammates, and basically you run, kill other people in the game. Collect weapons, collect wood, and build. So if somebody is shooting at you, you could build something to block the bullets from touching you and all that. At the end of the day, we want to see who the last man or woman is standing, and then the winner is declared. So,
and you do this with other users across the world?
Yes, across the world. It's online play.
Because I understand this game is extremely lucrative.
Yes.
It brings in a lot of revenue.
A lot of revenue, you know. And you're playing, I mean, depending on the mode you choose. Right now, I chose the trios. Okay. So you're playing with 2 other teammates.
So
it's not just you. And you have the opportunity to communicate with them. So you're doing strategy, you're doing teamwork, you're doing communication, you're getting all
the skills just to be into it.
Yes. Okay. And those skills can be transferred into real life as well. You understand? So if a kid is playing Fortnite, imagine the kid building up the communication skills, building up the hand-eye coordination, because you're using the mouse, you're using the keyboard, and you're looking at the screen as well. That's what we want to develop with esports.
I was going to come to that. How impactful is the esports for, young students coming up, especially mathematics? You mentioned a lot of, mental strength and all these other things, and the comfort it gives you and all of that. How impactful is it for, especially really, really young kids?
So esports, like I said, it's just here to boost the STEM education. Over here, everything you see here is STEM, from the architect to the game developers to the setup and everything is all STEM, and it's under esports. And so the impact is that whatever you are studying here, whatever you are playing over here, you'll be able to use it in future purposes. We have a sim rig racing stimulator where it will be coming soon. But when you have people can learn how to drive with a sim racing. Before you even get on the road itself, you have already learned the basics. You want to learn how to fly a plane, you learn it over here before you go. So we're just trying to promote STEM education with esports. For example, there was this lady who let's not get to that. But I'm just the enormous benefits of esports, especially for children when they start early. It's great because you get all these skills, all these things, and then you can put it into real life. If you have a child who is timid, you should bring him to esports and all that, having them develop their capacity as well.
Finally, we're wrapping up. You guys have been operating for quite some time. And how's the patronage been for you guys?
It's been great. We opened on Christmas Day, yay! And
so lots of people coming here.
Of course, a lot of people were here, and since then the response has been great. People are loving the space. There's nothing like this in Ghana. So the whole experience, the whole ambience of playing in a fully equipped esports stadium is what people are coming for, and we do not disappoint. Whichever game you want to play, whether it's on console or on PC, we've got you covered, and it's nice. People are experiencing great things, and it's about time something like this is in Ghana, and I think I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
I've been speaking with Dabbie Diamond, and she's the manager here at the Yetra E-Blue Esports Stadium at the Accra Mall. We've been talking about Ghana's electronic sports sector and how it's impacting social life and also the economy as well. Before we go, don't forget to log on to our website www.GhanaWeb.com and follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at the GhanaWeb, and also our YouTube channel, GhanaWeb TV. Do make a date with Ernestina Sewa Asante with Biz Headlines on GhanaWeb TV.